All right, good morning, yogis, and welcome to your Rise and Shine morning yoga. Let's go. So today we're going to start in tabletop position. And just bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and begin working through some really nice, gentle cat-cow. Beginning to warm up the spine. On your inhale, tilt your tailbone up. Lift your sternum up towards the sky. And on your exhale, gently round through your spine, hugging that navel into the back of your spine. Good. Again, inhale, tilt the tailbone up, cow pose. And exhale, gently round through the spine, arching your spine up towards the sky, cat pose. Good. Let's take another few rounds together. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just really warming up and warming into your spine, breathing up into your heart. On your exhale, beginning to activate through your core, hugging that core right in. Good. Let's do one more round. Breathe up into your heart. Good morning. Exhale, gently round through the spine. Good. And now just bring your spine back to a nice neutral position here. And now tuck your toes and lift your sits bones up towards the sky, coming into a nice downward dog. And just take a moment here perhaps to pedal out the feet. We're just waking up, extending one heel down towards the mat and then the other. And now gently bend your knees, bring your gaze towards your hands, and step your feet towards your hands. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. Let's do that again one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. And let's just really nicely, gently bend your knees here and just take a moment to hang down, just ragdolling down, maybe grabbing opposite elbows if that feels good, and just releasing through your spine, all through your head. Maybe gently shake the head no, nod the head yes. Maybe giving a nice little morning sigh out. Good. And now gently begin to just slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping that nice gentle bend in your knees, maybe placing your hands on the thighs if you need a little bit of support as you come up. And as you get up, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And let's start with our good morning sun salutations. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Breathe up into your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Again, gently bending the knees here as much as you need to support your spine. Maybe bring your fingertips to the mat or fingertips to your shins. Inhale, take a halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Placing your hands down on the mat. Let's come back to our tabletop position here. All 10 fingertips spread wide. Whew. Pressing down into the earth. My floppy hair is totally getting in my way. Hands right underneath your shoulders. And knees just underneath your hips. Good. And now from here, begin to bend your elbows and come down onto your belly. And extend your legs behind you. Good. From here, with your hands underneath your shoulders or just hugging beside your rib cage here, elbows bent. Inhale, lift up through your spine. Baby cobra, breathe up into your heart. And now exhale, come back to your tabletop. Untuck your toes, or tuck your toes, and lift your sits bones up towards the sky, coming back to your gentle downward dog. Good, and just take a few deep breaths here. Having a peek at your hands. All 10 fingertips spread nice and wide, pressing down into the earth. And just making sure your hands are in line with the outer edges of your shoulders. And just having a peek at your feet, making sure that they're hip distance apart and parallel. Good, gently bend your knees, bring your gaze towards your hands and step. And take as many steps as you need to walk your feet up towards your hands. And forward fold. Inhale, let's root to rise. Sweep your arms up above you. Maybe bring your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good, let's do another round just like that. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Gently bending the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, fingertips to the mat or maybe fingertips to your shin. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And now, excuse me, my morning throat. We're gonna step back to a plank position. Option to stay right here or lower your knees at any point. You're just sticking out your hands. Make sure that they're underneath your shoulders, all 10 fingertips spread wide. Good, and from here, let's activate through the core. Hug in your belly. Good, draw your shoulder blades down your back. And from here, lower your knees. Bring your gaze a little forward, shifting your weight forward. Begin to bend your elbows, hugging your elbows in towards your side ribs, and come down onto your belly. Again, inhale, baby cobra. Breathe up into your heart. Exhale, press back, find your down dog. Good, taking 3 deep, nourishing breaths right here. Good, and at the end of your third exhale, gently bend your knees, bring your gaze towards your hands, and step your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep your arms up above you. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good, one more round. Inhale, sweep your arms up, breathe up into your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Again, gently bending in the knees, hands, fingertips either to your mat or to your shins. Inhale, take your halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands and now step back to your plank. And again, option to lower your knees at any point. Checking out your hands, making sure all 10 fingertips are spread wide, pressing down into the earth. Hands are aligned right underneath your shoulders. Good, now again, hug in through your lower belly. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Breathe. Option here to lower your knees, or if you want to try and go a little bit further, bring your gaze forward. Bend your elbows, hugging your elbows in towards your side rib cage. And lower down. Option to come into your baby cobra again, or if you want to go a little bit further, press right down through your hands, lifting your body up for your upward facing dog. Good, press down through the tops of your feet. Hug in through your thighs, lifting your thighs right up off the mat. Breathe up into your heart. Beautiful, exhale, press back, down dog. Yeah, and take 3 deep, nourishing breaths right here. Good morning, you are doing great. Supercharged, super powerful. Good, and at the end of your third exhale, gently bend your knees. Bring your gaze towards your hands and step your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to mat or shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Inhale, sweep your arms up, breathe up into your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, relax your arms by your sides. Palms facing forward. Just breathe. Maybe take a moment just to close your eyes and tune in with your body, see how you're feeling. Good, and now slowly flutter your eyes open and just take a quarter turn on your mat. And now take a big wide step out so you're stepping lengthwise along your mat. Rotate your left foot to face the front of your mat. And now just have a peek at your back foot and angle your back toes in just a touch. Good, now from here have a peek at your front heel and make sure it's in line with either your back heel or your instep. Once you've got this, bend into your front knee and find your warrior 2, extending your arms out. Good, breathing down, having a peek down in at your front ankle, and make sure you can see it stacked directly underneath your knee, and also make sure you can see that your second toe just on the inside of your left knee. Good, from here, flip your front palm and inhale, lift your front arm up towards the sky, exalted warrior. Your back fingertips can lightly rest on your back thigh. And slowly come back to center. Good, now inhale, reach your left hand forward, reach, 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 reach far. And now bring your elbow onto your bent knee, extending your right arm up towards the sky. Breathe here. An option to stay right here with your hand, with your knee on your, with your elbow on your knee. Or option as well, if you want to go a little further, maybe extend your hand down towards your ankle or resting your fingertips on the mat. An option to keep your top arm extended, reaching up towards the sky if that feels good. I really love that. Or option to take extended side angle, sweeping your top arm over your ear. Good, breathe, stretch long through your side body. Exhale, root down through your feet. Oh, lift yourself back up into your warrior two. Good, straighten through that front leg. Rotate your left foot back towards the front of your, side of your mat. And now let's try the other side. Rotate your right foot towards the back of your mat. Again, have a peek at that front heel. Make sure it's in line with either your back instep or heel. And angle your back toes slightly in. And once you're ready, bend down deeply into your front knee, finding your warrior two. Just having a peek down at the front ankle, make sure it's stacked underneath the knee. And that you can just see your big toe or the beginning of your second toe just on the inside of your right knee. I love this pose, warrior, beautiful for strengthening the body and also calming the mind, just holding your gaze over your front fingertips. And flip your front palm. Let's come into exalted warrior. Lift your arm up towards the sky. Back fingertips can rest lightly on your back thigh. Breathe up into your heart. Good, and slowly come back to center. Now again, take a deep breath in. Reach your fingertips past the top of your mat. Good, and now bring your right elbow down onto your right knee. Extend your top arm up towards the sky. Again, option to stay here with your elbow resting on your knee, or if you want to go a little further, if it feels available to you, maybe extending the fingertips down towards your foot, maybe resting them on the mat. An option to keep this top arm here extended, or if you want to try for your extended side angle, go for it. Sweeping your top arm over your ear, you are doing beautifully well. Good, breathe, stretch through your side waist. And now root down through your feet, hug in through your core, lift yourself back up. Good, beautiful work. Extend, straighten through your front leg. Rotate your right leg towards the side. Good, and now just take a step, bringing your feet back together. Beautiful work. Okay, so let's take a quarter turn back to the front of our mat now. Bringing your feet hip distance apart and parallel. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Breathe again up into your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back and lower your knee. Coming onto your fingertips here. Hug in through your core, supporting your body as you now root to rise. Find your low lunge. Good, now interlace the fingers of your left hand around your right wrist. Press your right palm up towards the sky and dive up and over to your left. Feel a nice, beautiful stretch come into the inside of your right hip here. Breathe. Good, and slowly come back to center. Extend your arms up towards the sky. An option to stay right here in your low lunge if this is feeling really good. Or if you want to go a little step further, press down through the ball of your back foot. Lift your back knee up, finding your high lunge. Yeah. Hug in through your core, root down through your feet to to help you balance. Good, and if you want option to stay right here or maybe come into a gentle back bend. Breathe up into your heart. Good, slowly come back to center. Lower your knee down, fingertips on either side of the front of your foot. Good, now lift your back knee. Step your back foot to your front foot, forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's take another halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. So again, lowering your back knee, come up onto all 10 fingertips. Hug in through your core. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Interlace the fingers of your right hand around your left wrist. Press your left palm up towards the sky and dive up and over to your right. Getting that beautiful opening through the inside of the left hip and through the left side body. You're doing great. Breathe. Good, slowly come back to center. Release your grip, extend your fingertips up towards the sky. And again, option to stay right here, or if you tried your high lunge on the other side, try it out on this side, see how it feels. Notice how it might feel a little different. Often one side of the body feels different from the other, and that is okay, that's great. Good, so if you're going for your high lunge, pressing down through the ball of your back foot, lift your back knee up. Root down through your feet. Hug in through your core to stabilize and support your body. And maybe inhale, lift your gaze up, gentle back bend. And slowly come back to center. Bring your hands on either side of your front foot. Step your back foot to your front foot. Good. Forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Relax your arms by your sides. Palms facing forward, and just breathe. Good, and now bring your feet mat distance apart, and I'm going to turn to face you just so that you can see me a little bit better. So bring your feet nice and wide, toes just pointed out at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, bend down, just coming down into halfway into like a half squat here. Option just to rest your forearms into your inner thighs. This might feel really, really good just to stay here. Sometimes feels nice just to explore movement, shift side to side a little bit. And if it feels available to you, option maybe to melt your pelvis down a little bit lower. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. Or if you have blocks handy, that's also a really, really nice support. Or books to put underneath your sits bones. Good, and just breathe, lengthen through your crown. Exhale, melt your sits bones down. Good, and now bring your hands down onto the mat, and let's come to sit our sits bones down. Bring your legs out in front of you, knees bent, feet hip distance apart and parallel. Inhale, sweep your arms up, breathe up into your heart. Good, now hug in through your core, super strong. And we're gonna now roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hugging in, getting that little activation, building strength. Beautiful work. Slowly roll down. Good, now from here, keeping your knees bent, feet hip distance apart and parallel. Just extend your arms by your sides. And now walk your feet up to where you can just tickle the back of your heels with your fingertips. Good, and once you've got this, press your hands down into the mat and lift your pelvis up. Coming into our bridge pose here. It's getting a nice opening through the front body. Breathe up into your heart. Good, and now slowly melt down. Good, and now from here, extend your right leg up towards the sky, flex your right ankle, and we're gonna get into the hips a little bit. Cross your right ankle over your knee, and open your right knee to the side of the room. Good, keeping your right ankle nice and flexed here. This is important just to support your knee joint in this pose. Now, if you're feeling a nice stretch to the back of your right hip here, stay right here. Or if you wanna go a little bit deeper, Option 2, take your right hand, feed it through your legs, interlace your fingers behind your thigh, your left thigh, and just gently hug it in towards you. Good, breathing into the back of your right hip. I'm just actually seeing a plane flying above me right now, and it's just this beautiful reminder to just enjoy and become present. And little things come in that you never expect, but that's often where we find real beauty, real awe. Good. Take another deep breath into the back of your right hip. You are doing great. And now just release that. Bring your right foot down on the mat. Lift your left leg up. Flex your left ankle. Let's go forward on the other side. So crossing your left ankle over your right knee. An option to stay right here, or maybe taking your left hand, feed it through your legs, interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Breathing into the back of your left hip. Good, and slowly release. Again, planting both feet down on the mat, feet hip distance apart and parallel. Now, cactus your arms. Option to do this, or if this doesn't feel comfortable, no problem. You can just extend your arms out to the side. Shift your pelvis slightly to the right, and now just allow your knees to windshield wiper to the left. Good, slowly bring your knees back up to center. And now shift your pelvis a little to the left, and just allow your knees to fall to the right. Nice gentle twist. Good, and as you're ready, bring your knees back up. And shift your pelvis to center. And now let's give your knees a nice little hug in this powerful vehicle that you have. And as you're ready, let's extend your legs out. Relax your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Time for the body to absorb all the benefits. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a little like or subscribe, and let me know how your practice was for you. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Please make a comment in the comment below. I love hearing from you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. The light in me bows to and honors the light, the powerful light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.